This podcast contains strong language and adult themes from the outset. Angie.
Good morning, the patois.
Now, I'm going to throw you under the bus here, Ange.
Oh, bloody hell.
Because, you know, when this goes out, there still may not have been a freckle video. And that is all on Ange.
You said to me yesterday, I'm going to do it today or tomorrow, as in Sunday or Monday.
No,
So-
okay.
Yeah,
But if you
so
could get me that stuff ASAP so that
Yeah.
I can...
It's only 09:33 on Monday.
Yeah,
So
well...
I have all day.
mm,
You
but I
did
wanted
not
to
put-
get it up to yesterday or today. You
Right.
haven't got all day because I've got to put that together and edit it.
Okay, well, maybe.
Let's not have a fight on air. Let's take
Well,
this off the
you've-
line. I've
you-
thrown you under the bus.
Yeah, so basically I'm going to throw you under the bus and then we can't talk about it.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah,
basically.
classic Patty, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop this out there,
Yeah.
but then actually going to give you no ability to have any of your own say.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the way life is. Anyway,
Fuck you.
wow. Anne just told us just before we started this record that she's tired today, and my God, is she tired? She's already pulling out the fuck yous.
I am feeling a little bit on the tired side.
Angie.
Yeah.
It's all those freckles you've been doing.
It's the lack of freckles.
It's all the freckles you've been doing.
I also need to pick up some iron tablets from the Jeffing doctor.
Oh, well, do that, please.
I know. So today, okay, I am going to get my iron tablets because that obviously would help, wouldn't it? If I'm a little bit, I probably just need a little bit of a booster.
A little bit of a booster.
So I will get my tablets.
Mhm,
I will do the Jeffing freckles.
the frecking
Okay.
Jekyls.
Frecking Jekyls.
Talking of things to do, did you do your quiz?
I did.
Me
I actually really
too.
enjoyed doing the
Yeah,
quizzes.
me too.
Yeah.
We did 2 quizzes, didn't we, Angie?
We did. We did the same quizzes.
Okay, so the first quiz that you did,
Yes.
was that the one where all the answers start with K?
Did they?
So like they spelt cry with K.
Oh,
and
yes, that one.
Who did you
Yes.
get for that one?
So for that one, I got Chloe.
Me too.
Yes.
And I answered it right.
Yeah, same.
I was really honest, and I
Yeah.
got Chloe.
Yeah. And the blurb that you got with Chloe was, "You're the life of the party.
Yeah.
Everyone loves your humor and can-do attitude."
Mm.
Which actually, I thought, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Spot on there, BuzzFeed.
And
Yeah.
then what did you get for the second one, which was like a multiple choice, wasn't another multiple choice, but like what's your favourite animal?
Yeah, what's your favourite
comfort
colour?
food? Yeah.
all that
Who did you
bollocks.
get for that?
For that, I got Cross.
Did you?
I got Cross. Yeah.
I actually think that is the one that's more spot on.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
Who did you get then?
I got Kim.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the blurb for Kim says, "You're the leader of your family."
bollocks.
No, not absolutely not bollocks. "You're the leader of your family and the superstar of your life. You have a big personality, but people love it. You have drive and ambition, and you like being the boss. You're not above a little drama if it means the spotlight is yours."
That's actually spot on.
That is
actually. Yeah.
spot on,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
That is absolutely spot on for me.
It is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Cross
Yeah.
says, "You're a manager of chaos and the one who takes care of everything. You work behind the scenes, but you're just as important as the rest. You always know what's going on and you like things your way."
I think that is very you, actually.
Yeah, I think there's elements of that. I'm not sure
Yeah.
I'm like I like things my way kind of person.
Oh.
No, I am the most easygoing. Go along with whatever anyone wants. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I'll just do what I like. I'll do what you want to do. I'm not really that fast. I'm not like I want to do this. That's what we're doing.
But I don't necessarily think it's. I think you like things done a certain way, and I think you do like. I don't necessarily think it's about like what you're doing. I think you do like things done a certain way, or
I'm very particular.
Yes, and that's what I think it means.
Right.
Like you're quite particular about the way things are done or how people handle things, or like there is a sense of, well, I think people should do it this way, or I think this is the right way that people should live, and that's what I don't necessarily mean it's just about like what are we going to do this afternoon, but I do think there is a certain way that you like things done, and you do like things a particular way. I do think that is true about you.
Yeah, I am very particular. Yeah.
You're particular.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
well,
actually,
look,
I got my two favorite people. I got Cruss and Chloe.
well, do you know
They're my
what?
two
I do
favourites.
love Chloe, but I do think I am probably more Kim.
Yeah.
I do think I am probably the most like Kim.
Yeah. Quite dramatic.
Can be. Don't mind a bit of drama.
Yeah.
Drive, ambition.
You love the drums.
I don't love it.
You bloody do.
I don't. I don't. That's not true.
You love the drums. You love the gossip. You love the tea. You love all that shit.
No, I don't love the drama. I've never been. No, no, I actually don't. I don't love drama. I'm not like, oh my god, let me get involved in all this.
No, not that you want to get involved in it. You just love it. You love it when there's shit going down, when there's stuff going on. You can go, seriously, have you heard about this, Ange? Have you seen what's happened?
Oh, that makes me sound. Oh, I like it in terms of like. Have you seen that thing that's going on social media? Have you seen that?
Yeah, just generally.
I don't
that
gossip, but I wouldn't like go and hear something about somebody and then go and tell lots of other people. I don't
tell everyone.
No, don't say that, Angie, because that's not true.
You need to like totally take a break.
I know, but I don't want to be known as a gossip.
Well, you are, so get used to it.
Oh.
You're so shit at taking a joke.
Oh, this podcast doesn't work very well.
Yeah, this is not starting well, is it?
It's not, is it? You're tired. I can't take a joke. Shit.
Basically, you're Kim. I'm Chloe. Okay, that's it. That's what we're saying here.
You're crass. You're definitely crass.
And Chloe.
Yeah, I think you are a bit of Chloe.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we had an email in. Did you see it?
I saw that on the prepage.
Yeah, did you see that email?
Yeah. Well, is it just that bit you put in there?
No, there's another little bit underneath it, but I just wanted to read this little bit.
Right, okay.
It came from Lucy, and the title was just Zipless Fuck. That's Brilliant. All it said in the title box. And it said, I can confirm this has happened. One of my friends was on a tube late at night, and without any words being exchanged, he received what could only be described as a kiss on the tube.
Is that a sort of meaning for
I think
something else?
I think that's a euphemism. Yeah. The kiss on the tube. I think it's like a kiss on the tube in double meaning.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, on the tube and on the tube.
So Lucy's friend has had a zipless fuck.
I told you, Pat. I told you.
I can't believe that shit goes down.
This happened. In fact, right, I was unsure whether to say this or not last week, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to say it.
Spill the tea, girlfriend.
See, there we go. Kim's back. Kim's back.
But I've got the coffee in my hand, but I want to hear all the tea. Spill the tea.
But someone was telling me a couple of weeks ago that...
Oh my God, I love the drama. I love the suspense.
Kim. They were working. They work in a restaurant. And they were working one evening, and it was fairly quiet.
Right.
And there was this couple that was sat together. And so the person thinks they did know each other, but not sure how well they knew each other. But they were literally sat at the bar drinking, and obviously they'd had quite a few drinks.
Right.
And one of the other waiters overheard the man saying to the woman, "Shall we just go into the toilet and fuck?"
No.
Right? Yeah, so that's what they overheard.
Oh my God, stop.
Anyway, so they heard that, thinking, hello, right, okay, let's just keep an eye on what goes on here.
Hello.
Next thing, they disappear into the toilet, into the disabled toilet room.
Hello.
But obviously you've got more space, haven't you? So they disappear into the disabled toilet. The waiter tells other waiters, obviously working, like, these two have just gone into that toilet. They basically all go and hang around the toilet door, and they hear the whole thing. And then one of them knocks. Yeah, hear the whole thing's going down in the toilet. And then one of them just literally randomly knocks, like one of the waiters really knocks on the door as if to say, we know what's going on in there, and then they all piss off. But yeah, that is actually what happened. This was just a couple of weeks ago, a pub not too far from me. So there you go, Pats. These things happen far more than you ever
I'm so
think
sheltered.
They do. But I mean, you just think, what the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
What? And look, in a toilet.
In a toilet.
Oh
That's exactly. God. I was like,
listen,
seriously.
If I was going to have sex in a toilet, it would have to be in a very higher echelon sort of place.
But even I'm talking. It's a toilet.
I know it's a toilet. But if I was going to do it, I wouldn't be doing it in some random pub.
No,
like it would be somewhere like the Ivy or Cowards Park.
That makes it better.
Yes, because it's like there's a certain level of. I wouldn't be doing it in some dive of a. I mean, it might not.
Well,
it
wasn't. It wasn't. It was actually. It's quite a nice. It's quite a. It's quite a nice pub. Restaurant pub. It's quite a. It's not your Ivy, but it's definitely heading
mine would
that
have
way.
To be well up there.
So so that it does. I mean, the fact that this happened to this person on the tube, just like literally, he got
a kiss on the tube. I can confirm this has happened without any words being exchanged. Though that's the thing I don't get about the zipless fuck.
Yeah, but
you sort of don't talk to each other.
Yeah, but I just think those things do sometimes happen. It's literally like, and I think, look, quite often I would imagine you got to be slightly drunk or a little bit kind of, a bit freer with kind of yourself and other people. And
a bit freer. Bloody
so
hell.
Imagine, there has to be that element of to the night or to where you are.
Hell, I don't think be very free and easy.
Very free and easy.
Yeah. It's just about being a little bit freer.
Well, I'm so pleased that we have had an actual story.
Zipless fuck. And I got loads of messages from people saying, "Oh, Pats, I hear you.
Oh,
the back roads, I hate those country roads. I hear you. I'd have cried too." I had one woman message me, and she was saying, I hate those roads, but you told that story so well. I was cracking up. It was the suspense.
The suspense.
So yeah, a lot of people feeling that they understood the country road vibes.
Oh yeah, I mean, I totally see why loads of people are like, God, yes, Pats. I just don't think I'm a crier.
Oh no, you're not, Ange. You're not.
Yeah,
you're
things
heartless.
like that just
you don't even
make me
cry at like funerals and shit.
Just shut up. Of course I do, you prick.
You've got to get so much better at taking a joke. Can I just say though, it is cold this morning, isn't it?
It is jeffing.
I've actually ordered, or they're in my
an Oodie.
No, in my basket on a plus size website. I've put some plus size thermals in.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna look well hot.
So obviously I'd wear them under the clothes.
Yeah.
So I've got on socks with my joggers tucked in.
Oh, I love that. I love a tuck in.
My slippers.
Yeah.
And then I've got a vest on, which I've tucked into my joggers.
Yeah, love that.
And a t-shirt that I've tucked into my joggers and a hoodie.
I love a tuck in.
Yeah. Well, it just keeps you warmer.
Makes all the difference.
It does.
It really does. You tuck a vest in, you tuck your socks in, or your joggers into your socks, whatever it is. You just keep completely contained.
I got up, had a shower, didn't wash my hair because I thought that'll make me feel colder. Warmed myself up and then just layered up.
Yeah.
Because I tell you
the
what,
thing is,
no way we're putting the heating on.
No, in my head, we are not putting the heating on until November.
Same.
That's what I'm like, we are eking this out.
Yeah, same.
And
I'm saying mid-November for us.
Yeah. I might even say like December, late December, January.
Matthew said to me last night, we were talking about it. I was like, oh God, like we've got to like really eke this out. He said, well, yeah, for Valentine's Day, that's your present. I'm going to put the heating on for an hour.
If we can get to Valentine's, we can get to next February without putting it on.
Brilliant.
That can be your gift.
I'll put it on for an hour on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, just to warm you up, just for a little bit, and then we're turning it straight off.
What about people who call dressing gowns house coats? Why do people sometimes call them that?
Is there a difference, though?
No, a dressing gown is a
it's
house
the same
coat.
thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and put my house coat on. No, you're not. You put your dressing gown on.
No, but I thought house coats were more like things like people would wear, like cleaners would wear to put over their clothes.
Here we go. This is a call to action. This is a call to action. What is a house coat?
Yeah.
What is a house coat?
I think a house coat is different to a dressing gown.
Is a house coat different to a dressing gown? There's loads of ways you can get in touch with us. You can send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. You can find Ange and I both on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. She's at Ange Corden.
And you can find the podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Okay, I've mixed it up with the prep this week. We're going straight into the dilemma.
Yes. I mean, this is a dilemma, Pats, isn't it?
Right, do you want to read it,
Bloody
Angie?
hell. Yeah, okay, right. Hi, Patty and Ange. I have a really awful dilemma that I want you to try and help me with. Please, can you keep me anonymous? I'm the oldest of 4 siblings. I have a younger brother and 2 younger sisters. We are all very close and enjoy spending lots of time together. Recently, my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer, and her and my dad have decided that they only want me to know at this time. Doctors are hopeful that the lump will be able to be removed, and they don't think it has spread at this stage. I feel so bad about not telling my siblings and feel very in the middle of it all. I really want my mum to tell them and have shared with her how much I want them to know, but she is adamant that it is to go no further at the moment. I just keep thinking about Christmas and how I'm going to manage my siblings not knowing. Please help.
I felt so sad when I opened this message.
When I read it, when you put it on there, I was like, oh my gosh, what a position to be put in.
I know. I just kept thinking about, like, I actually think the oldest of siblings is a really hard place to be, and I think you get a lot of the like responsibility and a lot of the, especially when there's like more than 2 of you, like when you're like a set of 3 or 4 or more, like I think the responsibility, I know that this person is a woman, and I think oldest girl is actually a really, really hard place to sit. Yeah. And I think the responsibility on you, and I think you can feel quite, just sometimes a bit in the middle of like you're sort of the bridge from your parents to your siblings a lot, and you're sort of the one that has the expectations on you a lot and has to take a lot of responsibility. And even growing up, you're not quite an adult, but you're sort of kept in with adult conversations because you're the oldest and you're the first one, and like there's things that you find out things quicker than your younger siblings, and you sort of have to keep it to yourself. And I do think there is a big part of that, and I just kept thinking how I would feel if this was me.
I know. That's exactly how I was just thinking, okay, if this was me, if I was put in this position, what would I do? How would I handle it? Because I think it's this place where you're obviously being given the responsibility of knowing, but then you've got to carry that with you without telling your siblings who you're obviously very close to.
Yeah.
But then respecting the fact that your parents have asked for it not to go any further at this point. So it's this, you are so caught in the middle. I would say that I kind of understand the parents kind of asking
me too
her not to say anything at this moment. But I also appreciate how difficult that is when you're the one that carries that stuff and you can't tell them. And I think for me, I would just say, look, you do just have to respect that your mum's wishes at the moment, because
I thought the exact same.
Ultimately, this is happening to her, and she's obviously trying to manage herself. She's trying to sort of manage the situation without that really affecting the rest of the family too much, which I know that then makes it even more difficult for this oldest sibling. But I think you have just got to respect that for now. And I would say talk to other people that you trust, that are outside of your family, any really good friends that you have, people that you can trust that information with, which means that you can sort of share that. You're not carrying it all on your own. I even think, the fact that she sent this to us is a way of kind of saying, look, how do I manage this? How am I going to, I think even that is really, really good, because it's almost like you're offloading some of it to someone else to kind of share that with. So I would say try and talk to people that you can trust that are outside of your family, that you know aren't going to say anything to anyone else. They're
Yeah.
going to just kind of be there for you, to help you, to listen. And I wouldn't try not to think too far ahead. Like, I know she's sort of saying about, she's not quite sure how she's going to manage Christmas, and but I would just say try not to think too far ahead. We're just in October, still quite a way to go before we're at Christmas. Lots can change in that time. Hopefully, the outcome is going to be really good, and they will be able to deal with it fairly quickly, and you will be over that really tough start, or the kind of tough few weeks that might be coming. But just try not to think too far ahead. Just take it a day at a time.
I also think I do really understand this mum's position.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because I think as well, there can be, at times like this, there, as much as people think they're doing the right thing, there can be a lot of fuss, can't there?
Oh, 100%.
And she probably just thinks, I want to keep my head down. I want to go to my appointments.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to tell my oldest child, because I don't know, maybe she just feels like that is the thing that she does, or that is what she's always done, or that's what I mean. I do think oldest siblings are involved in adult conversation much more and much quicker than their younger brothers and sisters, by the very nature that they're the oldest. And maybe there just feels like the only thing I would say, if this was me, is I would say to my parents, okay, well, when you do tell them, I'm going to ask that you make out that I didn't know, because I don't want them to think, because I think there's then such a...
I don't think that. I think, if I was thinking, if it was us three,
Yes,
and I knew what had been going on, I don't think you, as my sister, and James, would feel anything towards me other than, oh my gosh, you've had to
I love the tea,
this.
so I wouldn't. I'd be like,
exactly.
You did not spill the
cow.
What? No, yeah, I do hear what you're saying, and I'd be like, well, look, Mum asked you not to. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, Mum asked you not to tell us that.
And I think as siblings, especially if they have this very close relationship, they will almost feel like, oh my gosh, you've had to carry this on your own for so long. I don't think. And if you were the oldest, and my thoughts would be, oh my gosh, you've had to have this with you all this time, and we haven't known about it, and you've had to manage. I mean, it could go the other way.
Well, that's I would say, obviously, probably what I should have caveated that with is you know your family best. But if you think there would be any of your siblings, because I do think in some families this could be something that could really hurt the other siblings in the family. Just that sense of, like, why didn't you tell us?
Yeah.
Like, I do say that whole, like, why didn't you tell, like, we wanted to be here for you, and I do think the bottom line is most siblings would say, well, either Mum asked you not to, or after some time, after the initial shock of, like, hang on a second, you knew, oh right, okay. And I don't think you can underestimate that there could potentially be some shock in that.
Yeah,
like,
of course. You obviously got to manage how you then tell the rest of the family and how that's done. But yeah, I just think it's a really tough position to be put in. I totally understand as a parent, the kind of the reasons for not wanting to kind of make this general knowledge to the whole family, especially I think in those early days where it's still all a little bit unknown and you're not quite sure what you're dealing with.
And it's a very big family, isn't it? Like, I don't know whether her siblings have got partners or children, but it's not like just 2 children. No. It's like it's very close. There's 4 children in this family, which means if they've all got partners, that doubles the amount of people. And then I think it's the fuss and the, like, everybody checking in and having to update everybody after appointments and having to put it on the group chat or phone everybody and say and repeat yourself. And I do see from this mum's point of view, it's like, if I just tell, just 2 or 3 very
people, close amount of people,
and I only have to update them, and then if things get worse, which obviously we hope they don't, and that this is very, as sad and as awful and as shocking it is very straightforward for your mum. If things don't go the way everybody hopes, then maybe you would start to tell a few more people. But right now, I think from her perspective, it's like, we don't know yet. We don't know how the land lies.
Yeah, until we really know exactly what the next few weeks and months are going to look like, let's just keep this really, really personal, really private. And, you know, as a parent, all you want to do is protect your children.
Of course.
You know, and that's, I think, you know, for this person, you know, as hard as it is for you, I think, try and think of it from that way. You know, yes, it's difficult for you. Yes, there's going to be times when you're wanting to share stuff and you can't, but ultimately it's being done from a point of, I just want to protect them from this for a while. And that's all it is. It's not meant in a horrible way or to make that difficult for you or anyone else. It's like a way of saying, for now, I just want to protect them from whatever the next few weeks and months potentially are going to look like and what might happen. So just, I'd say, talk to people you can trust outside of your family that will help you to manage it, and try not to think too far ahead. Just a day at a time, and know that people like us that are very removed from the situation you're in are sometimes really helpful as well. People that aren't, you know, really close to you in any way, that are a bit removed, that you can be quite helpful in what they might say to you and any advice they might be able to share. So just kind of reach out to people like that you might be able to talk to about it. But I really, really hope that, you know, everything works out for your mum, and that she gets the treatment she needs, and you know, everything goes well for you all, and you can have a lovely Christmas when it comes.
Urban Dictionary. My urban this week is Morny.
Morny. How are you spelling Morny?
Mourny. Morny.
So it's got to be something to do with mourning, like when you're mourning something.
Okay.
Mourning. It's not something like when you're in mourning, but it actually makes you horny. What is that?
Yeah, the feeling of extreme horniness during a time of great emotional pain.
No, what the hell?
This is the little ditty. You got any plans tomorrow? Well, no, I'm going to see my dad at the funeral home. Oh man, I'm so sorry. If you're feeling morny, give me a call. I know someone who might like it.
No. Oh my gosh.
Morny, the feeling of extreme horniness during a time of great emotional pain. I mean,
what? Who the hell feels that?
Morny. Who the hell feels morny?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard
of, sex for a lot of people is an emotional release, isn't it?
Yeah, but being at a funeral and feeling horny. No.
The other little ditty is, after my Uncle Chris died, I got so morny, I went to the strip club after the funeral.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that
can't actually be a thing that people...
Well, listen, if Zipless fucks ago, if people are shagging each other in disabled toilets in random pubs...
and kissing on the tube...
and getting a double whammy of a tube kiss... I think anything is
possible.
Yeah,
the possibilities are endless.
I just couldn't imagine being like, oh God, I'm so sad.
I feel really sad
that thing happened. Oh, it's so
I'm
sad.
Going straight home and I'm jumping on whatever's there.
I just feel so sad that happened. Sex, anyone?
Yes. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, some people, and I have had this happen to me before, not morny by any means.
No.
But when you're like in a quite, I don't know, like something bad has happened, or you're in a bad situation, or I don't know, you're in a place where things are quite serious. I do find sometimes that I do have this urge to laugh.
Oh, I think that is it's when you get, It's like when you get into a lift and it's silent and you're like, God, this is really awkward. I know, and if somebody's telling you something, you think, oh no,
that's really bad.
And you have to say,
funny.
I'm going to laugh, but it's not.
I
know
don't
it's not
mean
funny.
It's not
I
funny.
just feel really uncomfortable and a bit awkward.
Yeah, so
It's
I get
weird.
that, but going to a funeral and then feeling like you want to go and have a shag.
Imagine, rather than laughing, somebody's telling you something really sad and you're like, oh God, that's awful. Yeah, look, I'm so sorry, but can we cut this conversation short? I need to just go and jump someone's bones.
I need to just release. I need to release.
Yeah, I need to just go home and have a bit of alone time. I'm so sorry. I know it's inappropriate, but it was either that or crack up laughing. So, you know, hope everything gets
Take your
sorted
pick.
out. See you later. I honestly couldn't imagine while somebody was or being at a funeral or
and
supporting
feeling,
somebody through something really tough and thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home
and sort myself out.
Yeah, sort myself out. Why do we call masturbation that in this country? It's like,
Sort myself
oh yeah,
out.
I'm gonna go home and rearrange the kitchen cupboards. Is that a euphemism? Yes, it absolutely is. By rearrange the kitchen cupboards, I mean masturbate.
Do you know what, as well? I was thinking about this the other day. At what point do we start saying that you've soiled yourself? Yeah, where did that start? You don't just say, I'll just shat myself or just piss myself. I've soiled.
Well, I think that's when you're trying to be more conservative about your
soiling,
your language, like rather than saying, you know,
well, that then applies to the masturbation, doesn't it? Because you're just kind of saying, look, I'm not going to come out and just say it.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, I'm going to just go and sort myself out.
It's basically our like very Britishness, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I feel a bit awkward and uncomfortable. So
yeah, I'm not going to use the actual words. I'm going to say, sort myself out.
Yeah.
I have just shit myself, but I'm going to say I've just soiled my pants.
The other word that I love for poo is I've passed a stool.
Yes.
Why stools?
And then you can have a finger stool.
What?
Which is like yes. No, it's not rude. It's not rude. It's like if you like. Yeah, there's a thing called a finger stool, which is basically, you know, if you've like,
which is a basically,
if you've like, I don't know, like you've lopped the top of your finger off or something, or you've really got a bad, disgusting cut and you've had to have stitches and all the rest of it.
Right.
They put this. It's like a big bandage that goes over your finger, but it's called a finger stool.
That's called a finger stool.
Yes. So you release stools. You put on a finger stool. Like, where does this come up?
The other one is when they say, okay, has she had any problems opening her bowels? Yes, she has had some bowel problems, but unable to open them for a couple of days now. Okay. Well, we're going to have to keep her until she passes a motion. We are going to have to check those stools for any form of infection. Yes, I understand that, doctor. And once she has soiled in her pants or in the toilet, we will, of course, discharge her home. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I love all those, really proper words.
Medical terms. And when was the last time you opened your bowels? Also, the other weird thing is, just as I was talking then, the word discharge is such a weird double meaning, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Like, I'm going to discharge you from hospital. I've got a lot of discharge. It's really weird. It's very odd, that.
Yeah, it's all the double meanings of shit, isn't it? Yeah.
Have you passed a stool? Yes, a kitchen one.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah, it was
quite hard. Yeah. It was quite solid.
It was quite uncomfortable to pass it. Right, yeah, okay, gosh.
I think I might need a suppository.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go, Morny. The act of feeling horny
I'm very shocked
in times of extreme personal pain. There is a definite call to action here, isn't there? Has anyone ever
experienced that?
Morny?
Yeah.
Have you ever been at a time of very difficult sadness in your life?
What about like when the Queen passed?
Oh shit! Yeah, I reckon there was a lot of people.
National mourniness.
Having
a time of national mourning.
Yeah, we should be careful what we're saying. People who love the royal family will be like, I'm never listening to that again. They're taking the piss out of the Queen dying.
I'm not sure many people who love the royal family are listening to this. So I think we're safe. I not sure we're quite their vibe.
Do you love the royal family? No, I listen to Finding the Funny.
Oh,
Okay.
right, that makes sense. Yeah,
Okay, I've got
yeah,
it now.
fine, yeah.
Those
We shan't
two
be friends.
Those two twats that do it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's the ones. Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. But if you've ever felt morny,
Yeah.
please, we'd love to hear your
really
stories.
would love to know that.
I actually really do want to hear your
Yeah.
stories. So you can send us an email. The email address is findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. You can find Ange and I both on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. She's at Ange Corden.
And you can find the podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
So, Ange, it's you this week. What has been getting on those tits?
The thing that's getting on my tits, and this came about yesterday, because, right, I'm just going to say what it is first, and then I'll give you my reasonings.
Okay.
The thing that's getting on my tits is national days. And I don't just mean your classic national days, like, you know, your bank holidays, Christmas, Easter, all of that, right?
Right.
Yesterday, I saw someone on the Instagram, saying that it was National Hair Day.
What?
Yes, right? And the reason she was talking about National Hair Day, I mean, she was a hairdresser, fair enough. She would know that it's National Hair Day.
Fair enough.
She then wanted to talk about the fact that she was using products on her hair, and it was a good time to talk about them. But then I started thinking, why? Literally, there is now a national day for everything. National Dog Day, National Sister Day, National Go to the Park Day, right? Then I started looking, I Googled it. I thought, right, let's see what national days are. Today, right? These are just a few of today's, Monday the 3rd of October, which is the day we record. Today, National Mean Girls Day, which is obviously to do with the film, right? Why does it need its own day? National Boyfriend Day. This one, National Kevin Day. Yeah, these are all actual things. National World Architecture Day. Oh, what about this one? National Active Aging Day. Yeah, Irish Road Safety Day. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 4th of October, is National Improve Your Office Day. Also tomorrow, National Fruit at Work Day. National Vodka Day.
Fruit at Work Day.
Oh, you can go in and it tells you all these. Wednesday the 5th, National Above the Bus Day. What the fuck even is that? Above the Bus Day? National Do Something Nice Day. What are we doing? Like, every day should be Do Something Nice Day. Why are we making it Wednesday the 5th of October? Also, on Wednesday, it's National Get Funky Day. Brilliant. I like that one. Why have we started having a fucking day for every fucking thing we might do? National days are getting on my tits because it's just gone mental. Everyone's gone mental.
Can you Google if there's a National Kardashians Day? I bet there
probably is.
Right,
Yeah.
have a look.
Let's have a look. National I can't spell. National Kardashians. Kardash. Oh shit. Do you find that sometimes when you're trying to type, you just
Can't spell. I mean,
here we go. Right. National Kardashian Day. Hang on a minute. There's a few. Here we go. National. Oh no, this is National Kim Kardashian Day. So your day is on the 18th of July. That's just for Kim.
Oh my god, that's Ellen's birthday.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It doesn't actually give you a day for the whole day. She shares her birthday with Kim. Who'd have thought that? Who'd have funked it?
There isn't actually. There's just one for Kim.
Just for Kim.
Yeah,
I can't
Kim's
see
the best.
Well, is she though?
No, Chloe's the best. Chloe's the best.
Chloe and Cross. Yeah, I can't see an actual. I mean, there must be, but
there must be a Kardashian.
But definitely, the 18th of July is Kim's national day.
Oh my god, that's actually made me cry. That is
But
so funny.
When I heard her saying, today is National Hair Day, I was like, what the fuck? Why are we having a national day for hair?
National above the bus day. That's
And honestly, when you Google it, there are so many. Every day there is a national day for something. And I've had enough of it. I'm not doing any more national days apart from the ones that actually should be days. I mean, what about actually though? You could have a National Angie Day.
Then you'd take that, wouldn't you?
I'd take that one. I'd take that one, and I'd expect everyone to celebrate it.
A National Angie Day.
On
the 18th of July, on the 18th of July next year, I am going all out Kim Kardashian.
Kim, yeah, National Kim Day.
I'm going to be like, sorry, it's your birthday, Ellen. Never mind. Happy birthday, all that. Today's actually about Kim. So my Instagram will be flooded with Kim. I'm going to dress like Kim.
Yeah, how much I love her. I'm
going to get Ellen a Kim Kardashian birthday card.
Yeah. You could try and get like a strap-on butt lift to wear for the day, couldn't you?
Strap-on butt lift. Or I might actually see if I can get a Kim Kardashian lookalike.
Yes.
Just hang out with them
hang out with them for the day. Yeah.
That is hilarious. Yeah, that is a really good tip.
There are my tits.
National days.
National days, yeah. Now, we haven't done this one for a while, Pat, have we? The old factoids.
We've got a Finding the Facts.
Finding the Facts.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
No matter what you do, it is impossible to melt a Cadbury's flake.
What?
No matter how hard you try...
No, that doesn't make any sense.
No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to melt a flake, not even by sticking it in the microwave.
Well, what the hell are they putting in the flake?
So it's about the fact that to make it crumbly, the chocolate is dehydrated in the making process.
Right.
And so then because you've taken a lot of the
moisture out,
then you can't melt it.
Now, I think, Pats, along with the freckles,
we've got to try this.
We've got to try it.
So he tried this person that tried it first of all put it over a bain marie. Does everyone know what a bain marie is?
Yeah, I love the bain maries.
It wouldn't melt. The chocolate
held strong. I wonder if there's
a
National Bain Marie Day.
Oh, there will be.
There will be.
Yeah, there will be.
yeah.
Everyone's just going mental for bain maries.
Why is it called? That's right. I think there's another fact here that we need to look into. Why is it called a bain marie?
Why is it called a bain marie? It'll be something to do with Marie Banfield or something.
You don't want to just call it Marie Ban. Let's switch it up. Let's call it a bain marie. Let's really fuck everyone over with this whole thing.
Back in 1812, Marie Banfield.
Marie Ban. Just Marie Ban.
I think it would be like I think it'd be like Banfield or Marie Banner or something like that.
Let's shorten the banner, make it ban. Let's switch them around.
Banner
That's
Marie.
What you do to melt chocolate, use a bain marie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, desperate to get the flake to break, he held the chocolate directly over an open flame on the hob, but instead of melting, the flake just caught fire and ended up very badly burnt.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay, we don't want to be doing that, Pats.
So don't be putting it over your hob.
No.
But it is impossible.
So is that different? What about a twirl then?
Well, I would say a twirl is different because although it feels like a flake, it's
encased.
Yeah, and also the chocolate in a twirl is twirly rather. A flake is like stuck together, isn't it? But yeah, apparently
you can melt. You must be able to melt a twirl then. Melt the twirls, but you can't melt the flakes.
Yeah, apparently it is impossible. It will just start to burn. It will not melt.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
I would never have thought that you couldn't melt a flake. Because ultimately it's flaky chocolate. So you should be able to melt the shit out of it.
It is just...
Can you still get flakes?
Yeah.
Oh.
The flakes manufacturing process means the way the fat and cocoa solids are arranged is different to other chocolate bars. This means the fat isn't able to adequately lubricate the cocoa particles to the point where they flow, and so it can't melt.
Right, I actually can't wait to try this.
I genuinely think we've both got to do a little video of ourselves.
I think I agree, Pats. Yeah.
Try it. You do the microwave because my microwave's burnt. My microwave's broken.
Have you already been trying to melt the flakes? Is that what's broken
No.
your microwave? Your
No, I
microwave?
don't know. I need to get a new spinning plate in it. Anyway, boring story, Ruth. You do the micro, I'll do the Ban Marie.
Ban Marie Banner.
I'm not going to do it over a naked flame.
Oh
I think
no,
that's
we
very
don't want to
silly,
be
very immature.
Very silly.
But I am going to try it in a Ban Marie, and
Yeah.
apparently it won't melt.
I
That
cannot
is a
wait.
fact, isn't
That
it?
is a fact.
That is a fact.
You have brought us a great fact here today.
Thank you.
Pats.
Thank
An
you.
Absolutely epic facts.
Thank you. So there you go.
There we go. Another ep done.
That's my last. That's the facts that I wanted to bring you.
Brilliant.
We've got to the end of another episode. Now we should say not next week, but the week after. So in a couple of Wednesdays' time, we are going to be joined by Rossi D. Woods.
Rossi.
If you don't know who he is, go and check him out on Instagram. He is so funny.
He's so funny. Very funny.
We're going to have a great time with him. And obviously we'll be asking for your questions. So get thinking. If you've got anything that you want to ask Rossi or anything you want to know, we'll put up a question box in a
weeks.
And you can, but get thinking basically is what I'm saying. I think we're really excited to have Rossi on.
Get your thinking caps on.
Absolutely. In the meantime, remember there's loads of ways you can get in contact with Ange and I. You could send us an email. The email address is findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. You can message Ange and I on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Gordon. She's at Ange Gordon.
You can find the podcast on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Thank you so much, as always, for listening. Ange and I will be back next week helping you to find more of the funny.